I'm a little bit late today. I'm not by a lot, just by about an hour or hour and a half. I was busy earlier this morning, and I've got to switch out my thing on my stream because if I don't edit it, I'm never going to get anywhere. It is Minecraft, but I have to edit it because it says outbound because that's what I played last. So let's get that corrected. And today, instead of doing anything really creative, I think I'm just going to have a chill day and like tour some old worlds. So if you're interested in that, I'd love to have you around. 1 second, please. And I don't even know if I can get this. I've got a cough. I'm still just at the tail end of this stupid cold. So 1 second. All right. I think that did it. God dang it. I need to get another screen up first. And then I'm going to go back into Minecraft. I'm going to first off tour the earliest one that I actually have to upgrade and play, that I ever played on it is not a single player world, but it is, was a server. It was an SMP. Now I like that. I don't know if I have on cheats here or not, because I did at one point, because I was doing this. I took a couple of structures from here and placed it in a different world. Come on now, let me sleep. Let me sleep. Okay, it should be pretty good. Really? I might be in creative anyway, but I don't want to show it to you in the dark either. Yeah, I am, because I can see the bed in my inventory yet. Anyway, I guess I'll start here, because it was one of my favorite little builds. And I would like to recreate this one just because it is just a cute little greenhouse. I should put that stick away. I don't want to be accidentally doing shit, but I just like this one. I know it's simple. I know it's just tiny, but to me it was cute. But that's not the first thing I built out here. I want to say it was the fountain. Just jump off. I want to say it was this fountain. And this would have been, gosh, 2013-ish? So for 2013-ish, this was pretty good. I mean, we didn't have a ton of blocks, okay? But this is our little town square. This was always like a mystery fountain. Like, how the hell is it getting up there? And I don't really know if I built the train station first or not. And the train station, I don't think continues to work because this was an old world. I could show you this later, but this is like my first little etho redstone thing that I really thought I would end up doing redstone more than I do. I did. And I should, these still work. This has been updated. So I should just go in there and copy that sucker. This was the train station. Now, I also played in John Smith Pack, okay? And I don't think I have it in this world. Options. Is it enter options? I don't think I have it. And my person would be... Okay, it's not up to date. We will show you anyway. It looked better in John Smith. It really did. Everything did. Done. Now my character disappears. The mod pack doesn't work with that, so. And I cannot find an updated version, but this is what I seen when I built this area. And it was old. Like I said, this is, I want to say 2013. And the command blocks don't work anymore. Oh my lord, none of the skins work. That's Ticketmaster Fred. This was our lines though, and you can take some of them out so far. And then this was supposed to teleport you, but none of that works anymore. I didn't do it. A friend of mine had hooked that up. This is like the beginning of our little rail station, and let me tell you, this was very common back then. This one hasn't been taken to anywhere, as you can see. And that's definitely upgraded from what I had. Gosh, one of these, which we can just fly down and see, that one takes us back to spawn. And one takes us to the, this is going underground. I'm betting this is the one, because we have a tower out here one of them goes to. And I'm thinking this isn't it. I think we were up on a hill over there. I can get to where I want to from here, though. Yeah, this is the one that takes us outside. Let's just fly, since we're just showing shit today. Yeah, I messed with this over here because it was out here. But as you can see, that was there. But the biome has changed as it goes down the line. You know, it goes from this wintry biome, or maybe this winter biome was put in here after the fact. I really don't remember because this was a long time ago. It was probably 2013, like I said, or not, if not ish. Well, I really lit this up in here, didn't I? I thought I made something out of this, but apparently I just messed about with it, which is okay. Now, is all of this? No, it is not buried. I just saw the freaking door. Anyway, the tower is right over here. And as you can see, we're also by, everything else. I don't remember what the original biomes were, except for that one. Anything we built in is original. Anything between is not. Now, I had a hard time finding the door a while ago, so we're just going to go in here. This would have been the... Oh, what do you call it? See, I always use gold plates for for tables. This is the bedroom. Oh, no, it's not the bedroom. Where's the bedroom? It's over here. The tiny little... No, where's the bed? Hey, that was supposed to be a bedroom, okay? I don't know what I did all of this for. There's a little ice rink out there. This was a fun little world, though, and we had a really good team of people that we were working with out here. I mean, I could show you a whole bunch of their faces if I could find them, but I don't know that I could find all of them. But this was like a watchtower. Or where they did the trees. I don't know. I don't remember. It was 2013. But you can see just about everything from here. That you're supposed to see in a watchtower. And I really enjoyed this. And I don't think this was a winter biome. It might have been, though, because I had the ice rink. So maybe I did put it in a winter biome. I don't remember the jungle being there, though. But anyway, we won't take the railway back. We'll just come back over here. By the railroad station, which is right there. And that does kind of sort of lead you back to spawn. It's not as good as it used to be because there's patches in it. This was a farmhouse back in 2013, okay? And like I said, I'm in this pack because it is definitely what I used. I think this is there. No, that wasn't the backyard. It doesn't matter because they weren't a good farmhouse anyway. Look at this. Look at this. That's all they had for farming. And they called themselves farmhouse. I'm sure I would have made this better before. And I was on a good track for being a decent builder, but honest to God, once you get away from Minecraft for a few years where you're playing to build better, it's hard to get back on track. At least it has been for me. Obviously, clay was a thing. Is that clay? Let's see. Terracotta. So we must have had terracotta early on. Okay, back here's a few more things. There's some apartments. There's general stores out there. I'll go across that later, but I'll only go into one of these apartments because I'm pretty sure they're both exactly the same. We didn't have a lot to play with back then. And look, all the beds are gone. I wonder why, because I know there were beds up here. Huh, upgrading this took away those beds. Interesting. I wonder how much else I fudged this world. Now that's exactly like them two are exactly like that one. They were just different colors. This leads out to, well, these houses here are probably very much the same. And I'm right there. Right there would have been the bed. Yeah. All of the beds are gone. That is weird. This leads to a camp. And I tried to make it feel like it was further away than it was. And it is called, get up on there. Where is it? Camp Kruger. Can you tell I've watched Freddy Krueger? And it wasn't too bad for 2013. The cabins were small, and I think cabins are small. Yep, every stinking bed is gone. Weird. This would have been where they come play games and eat meals. That's amazing. Every bed is gone. Yeah, the update stole the beds. Well, that's a first. I hadn't lost anything before when I was doing this. Very interesting. And back here was some sort of a tool shed and a tiny garden. Oh my lord, we have different colors. And this was just a little tiny work shed. It didn't have a lot in it because, I probably didn't come out here again once I made it, honestly. Okay, we got our apartments here. And you see, we had to light shit up. We really had to light shit up. Because they get you. This is the Town Hall Cross Church. Not that I'm religious. I'm going to just be totally honest with you. I'm not what you'd call religious. I'm spiritual. I have my beliefs, but I really just don't talk about it much. So this is I want to say the general store. And you notice that we were brand new at Minecraft, okay? Brand new. We don't have any steps up here because we were afraid that the zombies could get us. Oh my god. So we do still have product here. The garden here is bigger than the farmer's garden. Don't you agree? So sorry, I had to take a drink. Trying to keep my throat clear for you. Upstairs, I think just went to the roof. Next we have the stepless town hardware store. So this is like how I used storage back then. It was actually smart. Yeah. And I did work. We didn't use cheats. I worked my ass off to get all this shit. We were on here for quite some time, but we lived at spawn for a while. Oh, Mushroom Island stuff. I must have had Silk Touch. Oh, nothing was in that one. We have armor. What do I have on? Oh, I do have on diamond. So anyway, that's the store. And again, the ladder just reads to the roof. Now, this is the mayor's house. And really, for the time, I thought it was pretty nice. Again, no step up, because, God, we get those zombies. And I used to have a chest under here, but I'm looking like I don't have it under there anymore. And I don't know why I would have hidden it, unless it was originally where I put the Christmas stuff, because the paint and John Smith. I miss John Smith, I do. We'll go upstairs here, and then we'll kind of look at the backyard. Nothing too big in here. I still have my dog. Not that you could see it. The beds are gone. They were right here. Damn it. Let's just do a time set day, because we are just touring here. We don't want no nighttime. But I definitely got my start at really trying to build here. I'm not going to lie. We have our own little garden, which is probably also bigger than the gardener's garden. This would have been the back gate out. We put steps in our yard because we assumed it was light enough. This, I think I tried to make a tiny... Yep, there was a bed there. I tried to make a tiny little house. Yep, there would have been beds up here too. At least one. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, that was my main house that I lived in. Couldn't tell you if there's anything important in it. This was the post office. You can tell I really like brick. And everybody on the server used to have a name here. No. They were allowed to name their box if they wanted to have mail here. Which was maybe a silly ideal, but for the time, you know, we were just reaching for anything we could. Oh, the Old Town Pharmacy. I must have called my town Old Town. Because honestly, I don't even remember that. Looks like a pharmacy to me. Oh, do I have fun with these old things sometimes. This, I think, was the library. And of course, in the library is where you would have your enchanting table. I also tried to put a few little seats in. I do remember that one. This one, what is this one? The bank. Oh, yeah. Look, I have stairs everywhere but in front of the door. We were really afraid of mobs to begin with. That this is your, you know... Yeah. Yep, there's gold in there. I think I stored all my gold in here. So, yeah. Try to get into that bank, don't you? Just try to. Because if you do, we got the next place for you. This is the Old Town Jail. Get up there, goddammit. Who knew in the future? So this is where you get arrested at. And, I mean, if you're in here, we have to take your pickaxe, huh? I don't know why I would have gave you a crafting table and a... And they had a bed, too. We didn't just put them in jail with nothing, you know. My lord. I think I did get somebody in there one day and she threatened to use her pickaxe. Oh no. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we just... all of our animals. This is the barn. I mean... it is what it is, and we made the barn guy live up here. And when I say we, there was a bed up here at one point, I know. When I say we, there was me. This was my town. This was just a house. Not anything too special, but the bed is gone. This was 2013, people. 2013. This is just, you know, more from the barn. All these darkened animals, because apparently John Smith doesn't support skins anymore. Oh my god. I guess the zombies couldn't jump. I've always liked to decorate the inside of these houses. Even though, again, the bed's gone. And that's funny that we lost beds, but we didn't lose stuff in the chest. That's hilarious. This one I actually made for a friend of mine on the server. You had to cross this pond. I don't know why I just didn't get rid of it, but you had to cross it. Oh my god, does it still say outbound on let me see. Let me see, because I don't see it in front of me. I put it... no, it says Minecraft. It says outbound in my OBS. Okay. Okay. So anyway, that's that house. They had a big farm too compared to the farmers and all kinds of stuff. Oh, back here was a hidden house. Kind of. A house where nobody would have expected it, okay? That was my thinking back then. Oh, it was the gold diggers' hideaway. Oh, yeah. They were smart, weren't they? No beds because they disappear. Oh, what's down here? Oh, their secret chests with their gold was hidden. Well, I had an imagination, didn't I? And then we had to light up a lot to get crops to grow, okay? If you didn't play in 2013, you would not know what I was talking about. I threw you away from me. I tried. Okay, so we're back here at the desert again. What else? I know there's some other stuff built over here. I showed you that one. We've seen all of this. I guess we're going... oh. You can't miss the bathhouse. We had a bathhouse. Now, I want to say there was some natural water here. And we just went ahead and made it a bathhouse because everybody in town surely needed to come wash their ass. Oh, my lord. And then I think this was the hotel. Nice hotel. Nice way to get in. Room 1, which doesn't have beds anymore. Oh, my lord. If I didn't have a pink bed on me, everybody would get a bed. You have a couple of more rooms here that are bedless. And this upstairs is bedless, too. We certainly didn't have as much to decorate with as we do now. Didn't feel like it anyway. Oh, we went into a bedless room. I'm getting confused on what's the outdoor. What's the outdoor? Was it you? No, that was the same door I just went in. Damn it. Like, seriously, where's the door if that's not it? Am I crazy? Oh, you got to jump up for the door. So where's it at? I do right here. All I needed to do was look. I think these were just apartments. Nothing too fancy. We built a lot out of cobblestone back then. I did try to make a little park with a little relaxing fountain. Pretty good for 2013-ish. This here was a little house. And I'm sure there was a bed right there. Don't know what color the bed was, but it was there. This is the same difference. They have a little garden. And then we'll come over here. This was not my design. Hold on. Don't remember who designed it, but this is suggested to be a starter house in Minecraft. And I don't know if it had a step up either. There would have been a bed probably right there. And you just have everything you need. A little bit of storage. And then you would go outside to go up steps to have your little garden. They probably also have a bigger garden. This was probably my first attempt at a modern house. Don't be laughing at me. I know you are. Not everybody had a golden table, though. And then you had 2 ways up to the bedroom, which no longer has beds. So There you go. I'll be honest, man, I was not feeling creative today, so I kind of looked at some of my old worlds and thought, all right. This is also like a modern take on a house in 2013. But it's not terrible. They have a little seating area. They're growing their own bamboo. They can farm in their little greenhouse, which I guess I should have made the top of that glass as well. And they have a kitchen, and somewhere around here is the stairway to go upstairs, and I want to say it's right here. I don't think I could have toured this if it wasn't in John Smith. And is there not a bedroom up here? There has to be. Yes. No beds, though. I'm pretty sure there were 2 right there. So, yeah. Modern take on a house. It is what it is. Again, where's my damn door out? Right here. This, I don't know what it was. It was just a house. I think I decorated some of them more inside than the others. That must have been beds, and there might have been 3 of them. Okay, that's just to the roof. We don't care about the roof. This, I think, was supposed to be a fancy house. Again, I think there might have been some sort of natural water source here. And I decided fancy houses were it. They were completely safe. They could get into their pool. And there you go. Upstairs, I guess upstairs is a thing too. So yeah, there would have been beds over there, I'm sure of it. Because I don't think I would have left a big gap like that, but you really don't know, do you? Okay, now there was, oh God, there was lots of things out here. I'm not sure I'll remember. However, I did build a little witch's hut out here because why not? And if you're seeing the black animals, John Smith, I apparently don't have an updated thing of it. Yep, bed's missing here too. You would not think. But this was definitely a little witch's hut. I do remember that. Does it still say it? The swamp house. Oh, maybe it's the swamp house. I don't know. We have a portal over here. I don't know why I built my portal way over here, but I do recall that it was over here. And I had... There's my cats. They're in the wall, but I have 2 cats here to keep the creepers away. Now, my friend had to come help me with this door, and it still works. Nice. Our nether hub, I can tell you right now, the nether hub was not included in the files. This was just an extra area. What was I doing here? What was I doing here? Because I don't remember. Oh, it was a teleportation station that no longer works. Okay. I'm not going to bother with the nether because it's just the nether. I am impressed. Candy Sith is the one who helped me with that door. Because I didn't know redstone well enough to get it to open. Now, where is... There's a strange thing in this world. Oh, right there. And it's covered in this. And I don't remember why. I do not recall why. I know there's a way to get to it other than this, but we're gonna... Oh, maybe we're not. What the hell is it? Is it just an empty box? I know there used to be a way somewhere close to that to get into it. Interesting. Okay, well, that I couldn't tell you about. I could fly you over and show you, get that out of my inventory. I know I got things legit in here, but we did have the ability to do this. Oh, hold on. Ugh. Why are they sending me messages on Steam that somebody's gone live? They can pop that up. Oh, wait. Am I going the wrong way? I think I am. I was about to get myself lost. And there were just a handful of us on this server. I think I did a lot of mining over there. But there were just a handful of us on this server. And we had all the space in the world. When you picked an area, like you said, I've always loved towns from the beginning, and you can see that here. I've always loved building little towns. Now, I don't know where this comes out over here, but I'm assuming... Yeah, it's right here. Now, this road's gonna disappear here and there. It definitely did that. It's not as easy to get back to spawn as it used to be, but see, like right here. So I'm guessing that's new generation and they knocked my damn road out. I also built little houses like every so often from when it was going to be night. Now, stop it here. Stop it. What am I doing here, damn it? Okay, there's where this is. This is the way. Got knocked me up. Okay, here it is again where it's gone. Unless, no, I'm heading back. God damn it. Y'all didn't see that. That didn't happen. It did not happen. Hey, it is what it is. Okay, it seems like, because it ended here, but there's definite cut here, and I see road up ahead. So you see how easy this is to follow. And I no longer have my cords like I used to. But I can follow this back in the same way. I just have to remember which side we come up. We definitely went... Oh. Do we turn here? Because I think we do. Oh, no sign. Why would I have a sign? All right. We're just going to chance it and turn here because I'm not 100% positive. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because that's one of my little houses I built for I'm coming out here. Do I have... Yes. Okay. Yes. We are headed the right way. I better dip into this tunnel, though, because now it continues on the other side. Just too damn lazy to, okay, this turns. To, mark it, I guess. Now, where does this come out? Okay, it doesn't. It comes in here. And then we go this way. Because spawn is where we collectively built. I'm not going to take you out to everybody's individual bases, but we did all collectively build at spawn. Let me turn this way. And I do believe we were in a swamp, if I recall right. Yep, I'm starting to see the buildings come in. I don't mind showing you the ones in the public directions, but I'm definitely going to put something here. No, get down there. Will I be able to see this from there is the question, and I don't. Yeah, I do. I have torches. I always had a stack on me. Now, can I put it here? No, I need to put one more of these. All right. Just so I'll know. I mean, it continues over and around. This was definitely, I remember it being a swamp area. And honestly, I should put one over here too, just because. So I won't forget which end of town we came in. I wonder what this must have just been collective caving. Excuse me. Yeah, this must have just been collective caving. Because I don't really see anything else. What was this? We must have just had chest up here for... Oh, wow. Look at the record spin. Yeah, we definitely caved in here. Not an interesting place to go. It was interesting to see the record, though. Alright, let's get out over here. Now, we did cover some water, and we covered it all the way down to the bottom. Is it? God dang it, it's raining again. Let's do time, set day, and weather clear. We don't want to see your weather. Now, this barn here was a combined build between me and Candy Seth. And our little animals there. We're so disappointed, I'm sure. I haven't talked to her about this, but I'm going to have to tell her all the animals have just turned black. Like me when I'm in here. Honestly, the skins must not have worked. And I was throwing a bottle off to the side, okay? So. Thankfully, none of the builds are bad. And we did build double areas so that we had a catch me area if the animals got out. And we did include every animal, I believe. That's chickens. Sheep. Or maybe that's sheep. This might be pigs. No, those are cows. This was the teleportation room that no longer works. A friend on the server had done everything. As you can see, they're still there, but nothing. So she built this. She was not a streamer or anything, so I won't be saying her name. This is the mail room and message board, and we actually did use this. Where is mine? I don't think I have anything in it. Nope. And we had message boards in here too. This was also kind of our main storage. That things we could share. Oh, this was the exact main storage. Okay, we had a lot of shit. I mean, I could probably still play on here, but I'm not gonna because everything was made with John Smith for me, and I'm not feeling it. And other people's houses might look weird too. Now, this was the owner of the server's house. And gosh, do I miss her. We lost her within the last year. This was our creeper trap back in the day. I don't remember how you got in her house. That's the outside. How did we get into her house? I don't recall. I know there's a door around here somewhere, and it ain't just that one. But that's the one we're going to use, because we can't find the other one. See, I'm not kidding, man. When I said we torched everything. We torched everything, gosh. I bet her bed's gone too, damn it. She was the only one who had a fresh copy of this world. I may have a fresh copy of it. I just loved her, though. Love her. I mean, she might be gone, but she's not. She's not gone from my memory, damn it. I don't remember whose house this was. This Candy's house? May have been Candy's, but I'm not sure. Is there a sign? No, but I should probably do that. Yeah. I'm just sure this was Candy's house because I remember coming into it. And she had cats. That's a good sign. And a plethora of room. Still a couple of things in there. Oh yes, I used to come over and torture her and wash my ass in her shower. Nobody likes it when I do that. What's the problem? Okay, we're going to replace a block because I'm coming out. Okay, so she was kind of here. There was a base in here too. I think this base belonged to the guy who introduced us to Minecraft, if I'm not wrong. I think that was him. The Carrie, her name was Carrie. She doesn't stream either, but she built the lighthouse. And I'm not going up the 1500 stairs, but I believe it was a working lighthouse at the time. Don't know if it still works. There was our community garden. I remember Candy and I over here doing this, but I think she built it. Oh, look at that. That's cute. And that was back in the day. Who are you? Rosie's. Why don't I remember a Rosie? Huh. Cute house though, and I bet her beds were there. Okay, she had a little bit of stuff. God, I don't remember that one. It doesn't mean that we didn't play together. Could have even played with her at some point. Where is... No, my house. This is my house right here. Right there. And I do have a step, but you see it's after the point. Oh, it is not a step either. So this was mine. I was pretty happy with it. We all had an underground way to get to each other's bases too, but I will get completely lost if I go down there. My bed had to have been there. I took a lot of what I had out to my little area. Obviously, I didn't take it all. Somewhere there's an outhouse that has this into it too. I'll just go down into the tunnel and just show you that it was there. And get a drink of water while I'm going down the ladder. No, we will go into other worlds today. I'm not. And I probably won't do this kind of thing too much. Oh, look. Oh, I remember that chicken. Come on now, get me down there. We had an underground way to get to everybody's house because we were damn scared of the dark. Oh, my Lord. So, yeah, and somewhere in here there is a outhouse where you have to go down the shitter to get to it. I wasn't watching. I was looking over at the stream stuff. Yeah, so somewhere there is an outhouse because it was just funny that you had to go down the shitter. Good memories. I'm getting off this ladder and flying up. Good Lord. Taking me forever. Deb, you should grab your mouse again. So yeah, I'll get myself over in a safe place. There's not a lot left. Now, we did do a really cool... I don't remember whose house this was, but somebody built a... That's all the stuff in my ender chest. We were on here for quite a while. This thing here used to have where you could ride up it. Okay, let's just see if it works. Come on, go. Oh my god, these things were slow. It's a neat ride, though, if it still works. Oh, are you kidding me? Is it not working? Huh. Oh. Come on, get me back. Alright, damn it. Let me just do that. Put you on there, get in, and hit the button. Now we can go. I apologize. I've got, like, allergies, too. But I think this is just the tail end of that cold. And up here, we just tried to build, like, a game room, a community area. Obviously, it was way back when, and the game room didn't work. We had all of our records, and... I think this was meant to look like a pool table. And they did a really good job. I didn't do this. They did a really good job on, like, the pinball machines and just everything in general. You could enchant up here. When we all spread out, not everybody wanted us to spread out, that's for sure. And it was fun playing together, but eventually on a server, you're going to spread out and find your own way for sure. Certain. I guess I can just... There's no button. There it is. I'll ride back. Really? Oh my goodness. Redstone is picky. Alright, let me out of this. Let me out, let me out, let me out. And honestly, I can't remember whose was whose. And you wouldn't know them anyway. That was probably not the front door. Or maybe it was. It seemed like this was... Creeper model room, huh? That's neat. Anyway, I think I'm going to go back to my corner and we are going to find... Because I will know that's the village we found. It was really close. I will find my my house later. I'll know to start here. So, 1 second. I'm going to mute you again. Right after I get this out of the way. It's not video settings. It's resource packs. Let's just take that off here. Alright, and I will go back to single player. I will be right back. And I don't have a be right back sign. Okay, I am back. So I don't know what half of these are. We're just going to kind of look at them. I looked at them earlier, but I couldn't remember. Oh, this was that one. I think I used to stream this world in creative. And this is a castle that I was trying to build. I might come in here one day and finish this without being in creative. We'll see. We'll see. This was one of my first attempts at mixing blocks, and I think I failed miserably. Yeah, I'm not crazy about it. But it is what it is. And I wonder, was that always there before? It must have been. Do I have a campfire back here? Yes, I do. Nice little place for campfires. And to think, some days we can come back here and add cushions. I used to really love fountains, and I guess I still kind of do. Oh my god, why didn't I try to blow my nose? I mean, I did, but it's all coming back. I'll move y'all away. Oh my god, it doesn't want to move. That's the problem. Anyway, goddamn, I got to get over this shit. I mean, I'm not going to get over allergies, but I guess you know what I mean. I like my little bridge ideals back in the day, too, because this is also from a few years back. There's another bridge over there that I like. Why can't I jump up there on the wall? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. And creative here, too, aren't I? But I like this little village because I brought it, not this one. This I built for this world. I think it's like the home of all the villagers. Oh, yeah, I made it big enough for them suckers, didn't I? You better get inside. But they all have jobs here, and their beds are upstairs. Oh, they still have beds in this one. And what can I say? There are a lot of villagers. Do I not have a bed? Oh, yeah, I do. See, I was doing stuff in here, too, because I was moving stuff to this area. As you might see, there's that. I moved that over here. I kind of wanted to have a world with everything in it and then new stuff around it. The little park, because I loved park ideals. I still kind of do. I think they're natural in the world. This is a separate village. And I only have a couple of houses for. And I don't know if that might have been from my creative world. I know this was. This was like the little garden that I had. Now, it's a cute ideal, and it's not bad looking in the world, but it doesn't give you a lot for a garden. This is a fishing hut. I may have to sleep in here with these guys. The shame. But yeah, I tried to make it look like they had stuff on their stands and stuff like that. And then you got them all out here because they can all be fishermen. But how come most of you are nothing? Do you not have enough of these to take a job? Jobless man. Well. How about that? A job right there. I'm just doing this. There we go. Okay, it's this way. I got lost for a second. A shock to no one. I do really like this world, though. I love that I kind of have things that I built in different places and a million golems. This is a bigger version of that, and I like this better, and you can tell they've stomped it to death. I built this on a server I was on. It was a bee shop to sell honey. And the bee shop was... Oh, I must not have made it a bee shop here, did I? I mean, yeah, a honey shop. I think I just had it as a house. Oh, okay, beds. Tiny little room for that, huh? But it was a honey shop on the server I was on. And it produced. I don't know. I must have copied and pasted it from my whatchamacallit world. This is from my first forever world, I believe. Although it doesn't look like it here. Maybe not. I thought I snagged it from somewhere, though. Just your typical house. Turtles! I'm pretty sure you weren't here the first time. And, of course, we left a garden area. There may have been some sort of... No, I probably built that. Who am I kidding? This is a little cottage that I brought to the world. I know I brought this one to the world because I also built it on that server I was talking about. And I have a version of it on my single player from here. It didn't turn out to be quite as spacious as this one because I wasn't like bringing it into the world. I was trying to rebuild it. So let's see. We have a fall into the water. Get me. God damn it. How sad is it that What in the actual hell is the problem here? There. I must have been in a damn ditch. This I brought in... God, I'm not sure what world I brought it in from. I may have rebuilt it, though, here. Because I don't think I brought it in the cheaty way. God, I can't remember. This might be the horse arena that I was trying to remake from my Forever World the first time. Although we didn't call them Forever Worlds back then. That was the world I intended to be my Forever World, as long as I was on Minecraft. This is a duplication of a world that I did on a server. And I was planning on, from one of these, because the basement there was underground, I was planning on building a mineshaft cart or whatever back to my area, but I don't think I ever did. But I liked it. It's cute. I mean, for an industrial building. Maybe I should retry it at some point for the world I have now. Over here is... Let's see, I think what you're looking at there is a greenhouse. But obviously, those didn't need a greenhouse, right? We got nether stuff on one side for the most part. We've got everything from this world. I forget how long I played this. Oh, I actually made up some shit. See, I used to do this stuff. Why don't I do it now? And this is probably good for me, in all honesty, to do. Because it kind of reminds me of what I was doing prior when I was playing Minecraft. And I think it's worth not having as many people watch today, because this might be boring for them, but it's good for me. I built that, if you could believe it or not. Because I was starting to do the windows like that at one point in time. Now, I had a hell of a time getting those metal ones to go up like that, the iron doors, but what can you do? And I need to get back to more stuff like this. Sometimes when you lose your groove on that, it's just tough. Now, this, I believe, is the living room. And I even thought to put decorations on the chairs. I assume that... No, it's just a shelf. Okay. This would be... Oh, a little storage room, of course. Where's the kitchen? It must be through here. Because I remembered... No, this is an office. Huh. Okay, that's outside, but where's the damn kitchen? I know I had one. Wow, that's weird. Maybe I didn't go the other way. Maybe that was the problem. The kitchen must be... Yes. We were just in here. I just didn't realize that I'd put that in there for cooking. Oh no, there's another space over here. See what happens when you build a mansion in Minecraft years ago? See, I tried to make that appear like somebody was still cooking. And I had to have been... This had to have come from my creative world, because look at that. You don't get that from non-creative. I like the details in here, though. I did a good job years ago. We need to get back to it. Upstairs, I think, are just a bunch of bedrooms. We won't go into all of them. But as you can see, I was even super creative with the beds. Not that I don't try now, but I just forgot half the crap I learned back then. And then this is that. Okay, we're going this way. This is another greenhouse type deal. And I actually like this much better than the one I did in my single player world. Why didn't I do this? All right. We're going to take a picture of this. One day, that greenhouse on my single player world might get redone. Because I like that better. I do think I used creative here. Now, here was my take on, like, maybe buildings you'd see in England. The old buildings. And I need to get back into doing stuff like this again because I like them. I didn't put a lip on most of them. You know, that's a pretty flat surface, but I like the outcome of it. And this is why it's important sometimes to just go back and look if you haven't done it in a while. And so I just have all of these. This was popular for tables back in the day. Still could be. Yeah. I'm not going to go into all of them, but I really like the look of the outside. I think my friends from England would be impressed. Even though they don't play Minecraft. This, I don't know. I think I must have went to the Nether or something, and they're just horse stables. Oh, and apparently a rabbit. Oh, okay, the animals are over here, because I remember making it so they couldn't get out. And I think I did a pretty good job of it. Except for that guy might have got out. What the hell, guy? I know where I'm at from here. I like that little view. Maybe we will make a thumbnail like that, because we're just going into different worlds. It doesn't matter. There we go. I'm just getting out of that one. That was it. I know that was it on that one. So single player, for some reason I wanted to keep this, and I don't remember looking at it this morning. So, oh. If you ever see any of these on my other channel as a new world, you didn't. Okay? Because I have these old worlds that I want to do stuff to yet. Legitly. And I want to use some of these worlds. I actually already have. To create, you know, a world for the villagers that I make or save. And I did see there's a village right over there. So I wouldn't even have to make... Oh, right there too. So I could just save them in essence. I could bring them over here if I wanted to. I don't know. I need to change that up anyway because it doesn't get as many views as I'd like for it to. Obviously, I think we'd all like for it to, you know, when we do something. What is this? Oh. I must have really wanted it to take a long time to get over here. That or I connected my portal and stuff, and I probably was planning to mine from here, if I didn't already. But yeah, I do plan on using some of this stuff, and it looks like I was just messing about in creative, because sometimes I do that to see if I like what I'm building. But if I use this world in the other thing, it won't have been me that created it, and you won't be seeing creative in it either. Because I do those legit just like I do my single player forever world. And anything else I'm playing really that I'm not telling you is one. So I think I'll just stay over here. That was really it in this world. It's cute though. And I have so many of these. Let's just go down here. Some of them I can't go into. Some of them I can. Oh, the mangrove one. Now I have a little video on this. Hey. Yes, you are the only one in chat. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mike. I hope I didn't miss that too much. I just really didn't feel like being creative today, so I'm kind of touring old worlds. And I've been building an audience about this time of day. I usually start around 10:30, but they probably just thought that I wasn't gonna be doing this. But I absolutely appreciate your subscription and likes. Really, I do. I used to do YouTube. This was like some of my old stuff that I did. And I wanted the challenge on this one of... Is this not the way down? It's not. Of, how do you put it? That I don't think was down. This is it. I wanted the challenge in this one of just... I love Minecraft. Yes, I've been playing since about 2012-ish. But I found this island in this world of mangroves and just decided to build a little kingdom. And I wasn't even playing Minecraft on YouTube at that point. Not anymore. I had in the past. I used to have about 1,000 videos with friends and everything else. But there was a time YouTube threatened to fine you like a couple of $1,000 for every video. Yeah. Well... They used to threaten to fine you if you were playing a quote-unquote kids game and you were talking like an adult, which my channel is for adults. It's set for, you know, not for kids. So I deleted about 1,000 videos that I used to play with friends, and I had some good ones up here. Oh, yep. I must have went into, I know when I toured this, I think I went into creative for that. The beds are still here. So I just made a little village up here. I cured them like you do anywhere else. And made little mud houses. But I would just play sometimes to just be creative. No, I didn't have a YouTube play button. But I did have a lot of fun with a lot of friends back then. We just had a good time playing together, and I lost subs over the years that I didn't put anything up on YouTube. But at one point, I think I was over 600 subs. So I was getting in a good direction at that point in time, but oh, go to the oldest world and see if anyone's playing on it. There is no, it was never on a server. I didn't have a server back in the day. So I know nobody would be playing on them. Now, we occasionally would make a server to play, but we didn't keep them, you know, because that would have been expensive. But that's really all there is to this world. Today I decided I was touring old worlds because, oh, this is, Skyblock is one I did not that long ago. And I just was bored with this one. Is this the one? Yeah. This is the one. I just got bored as hell on here and just quit the series. It was one that had other islands, and as you see, I'm not in the cheats in here. Yeah. Well, they did, but I'm not at 0 subscribers on I'll go look. I shouldn't be on 0. I know they did in between. I'm at 589. I am trying to get to 600 though, so I really do appreciate that. And there are likes on some of them, but you know how it goes. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Actually, they took away the likes, didn't they? They do some weird stuff sometimes. Really weird stuff. I'm not going to stay in this one either. It's a boring-ass world. But yeah, I appreciate every sub that I get. I know what I'm doing. Yes, I'll join. Oh, this is where I built this thing. And I did. This was one of my trying to... Yeah, this is most definitely creative. I was just trying to push my building skills. And I like this. Yeah, absolutely. It's good news. Thank you. I don't even know how long I've been streaming. It probably isn't... Oh, almost an hour. Well, I really do appreciate that. It's tough when you start all over again. Because like I said, I was something over 600 subscribers in my last world. And then in the few years that I didn't stream, I most certainly lost some of those subs. But I appreciate it. I kind of wanted to make this place just a gardening base. I wanted it to be as natural as possible. I wanted... Had we even had these vines for very long? I don't know if we had. But I definitely put beds up here and just more gardening. It was kind of supposed to be someplace several people could live if they needed to, because they were out here in the boonies. And by that, I just mean they... There was nothing else around but a shipwreck. Oh, and a portal. There's a portal over there. But yeah, I really like this. It's just hard to get these materials. White's not as hard to get now, because you got your white wood. Or well, yeah, because the new one that's coming out in the Dappled Forest is gray. But yeah, I don't know. I just was not feeling creative today. I usually get on the server that I play on. Oh, Lava World. You used to be able to make Lava Worlds, and they were fun. They were. Now this one, it's been a long time. PC. I play on the PC. And most people that have been around know that I'm a grandmother. I wasn't my last YouTube life, but I am now. Yeah, my son used to play the PlayStation 5. Or PlayStation period. I don't know what he plays now. I think he's mostly computer games now. I have a daughter too. She's who made me a grandma. Uh-oh. I heard one of my dogs growl. Well, they're big dogs. You might be hearing them bark before this is over. Oh god, I've really packed you guys in here, didn't I? I'm trying to remember the damn way out. Is this it? No, that's them. This one's it. I remember. But yeah, I've enjoyed playing Minecraft since, I don't know, 2011, 2012. I played on a server a long time ago. I've already shown it here, and a bunch of, I was pulled in from The Sims. I used to play The Sims. And I was on a forum with a lot of people, and we used to make, oh god, what did we make? Little stories for each other. So that was fun. And, then somebody came on, some guy came on, he was a fan of Rendog. Rendog, can you believe it? So that's how I was introduced to people playing Minecraft on YouTube, where I would have been doing this earlier. Very much earlier. Just trying to see if that's it over here. I think I just logged in and built this over here. But yeah, so I came into Rendog first. And then I was introduced because he talked about Etho all the time. So it's really cool, since I seen Rendog early on. It was really cool to see him get to play with Etho now, because he was like Etho's biggest damn fan. It was really cool to see his journey like that. And I definitely did. That's all there is to this world. Just this little thing. Sometimes it's good for me to remind myself what's in these worlds. But it was really cool to see Rendog, because I knew Rendog was going to make it early on, well before I really, even though he did inspire me to. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. These are the kind of worlds. Oh my god. Did I just come on here to, or did I? Okay, this isn't an ice spike world, thank god. Okay. I don't think I have anything here, though. I just decided to keep it. Oh, that's weird, because I don't even like winter. Okay, this was a server that I used to be on. There's at least, this is not the server. This is the test build world. And I definitely had, and I'm kind of glad I've got it, because like I got this ideal for like a horse stable, I think it was. Now this is only the front of it, and that's what I would design, and then I would build the rest of it in there. Oh, look, this must have ran down to my mine. That's like a 60s or 70s style apartment. And that, I think, god, what was that? I couldn't even tell you what building it was, but I liked the colors together. Yeah, this has been good for me to come back and look. And I know I built this in his world. I built it here first. Really, you fall in a hole. That's what you get. Yeah, this is the one. We actually seen this. I think I snagged this from here and put it in my other world that you, build in or whatever. So that was the house that I had the bee stuff in the downstairs. And I do not have access to that server anymore. I don't think they even have one at this point. But when I quit streaming, I kind of quit all of that. This area got a lot filled out. And not necessarily in this order, because that was in town to be my little shop. Yeah, I haven't looked at some of these world in forever. Lush Caves only. Now this one, I played this one. And it's on my other channel. Oh my lord. And we did this from scratch, including the villagers. Let's see if there's still a bed over here. Oh, look at you guys. Wow, there's 2 of them. Okay, whatever. We can do the weather clear if we want, because I'm not trying to. This is why I leave this shit on if I want to do this. Oh, I didn't have the cheats turned on. Let's see. Can we still do apply changes? Now I can stop the weather. I don't like to do that shit. Really? Really? I applied the changes. What the hell? I do. It's a fairly new one. It's called, God. What is it called? Tell you what I can do real quick. I can look. I want to say it's the Bedrock Bunker U2 or YT. But it is a fairly new world or new channel. And I need to shake it up a little bit because I don't think people are liking the kind of story that I'm putting out. But the Bedrock Bunker YouTube. I can probably throw that in chat. That's what it's called. That's neat. I don't usually use cheat codes, but like right now I would have loved to have stopped this rain. Maybe I can... Are you not nighttime yet? But this is one of the worlds that I built for that on the other channel. I started off over here. Hate to make you look at it in the rain. And I don't try to apply my best work in these because I've only got a month to get them done. And it takes a lot to gather materials and stuff like that. But I guess somebody just saving world after world is kind of boring. But I have an idea. There must be an area over here that doesn't rain. Yeah, there sure is, isn't there? Oh, this is... I put it up here to keep the, whatchamacallits from spawning. Gosh dang it. Oh, well, there ain't really anything there either. Oh, wow. Is it an old world? Yeah, I don't care about the 404 challenge. This one is my original world. But I'm going to have to put on John Smith, and it's going to be glitched out because this was created in John Smith. So it's hard to look at it if it's not under that resource pack. 21.8. Okay, this is the most recent version I have. Oh, good. Yeah, for a while, glitches were very... I think I had myself... No, I can turn cheats on in this world though if I want to, just for flying around, but this is how I built it. I changed spawn to right here because it was in the middle of a jungle. That's funny. This is my greenhouse here, and while it is big and bulky, I don't mind it. I did a lot in here. And I should have done my greenhouse in my new world like this because I did a good job. I have a little sand area. We have a little imitation of a desert temple. All my sand stuff was... Ah, you're playing with mods? Yeah. I usually don't, but I don't care if somebody else does. I have a little nether down here because it would have been below for this stuff. This world was put together. The only reason I didn't bring this back. My favorite animal in game. Ooh, in game. I was gonna say in real life I have dogs, but the ones in the game drive me nuts. Oh, I see. It would be nighttime. Huh. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love John Smith, but I don't know if it's updated. And then when I played on servers with other people, you know, my stuff didn't look like their stuff. And I thought I had yeah, I do. Beds are invisible. Yeah, nice. Beds are invisible. I love this mod pack. Or not mod pack, the skin, whatever it is. I don't know what it's called. Resource pack. I did have a working little AFK fish thing over here. I want to say it's down this hole. And while I'm not going to sit here and fish, it definitely worked. And I think I learned that off Doc M. It definitely worked. Nice. Yeah, mods aren't terrible. I know some people are like really against them, but I always say do what you want in games. It ain't hurting nobody. It's your game. My storage, I had a really good idea for this, I thought. I should have went taller as well. But like this is my main storage. Probably not my diamonds and stuff, but my ideal was I'd just go down every time I filled a floor. I would just keep going down in the ground, which could have become cumbersome over time. I do like how everything looks in this, especially for when I started this world. Had to be in the ballpark of 2013. Cobblestone was mainly what you had, man. At least I felt like it. I guess I had some of this stuff too. Oh, the beds are, yeah, they're invisible. Well, isn't that something? But that was just like apartments. This would be your federal building or whatever it is. It's how almost all of them look here now. I put a diamond on top because we didn't have copper in the game yet. It could have had a copper dome on it. I don't know. This is where records would have been. I think we get stairs in the shape of glass this next upload. God, this must have been court. It was something. More records over here. I'm pretty sure glass stairs are part of what we're going to get. I'm going to be extremely excited about it. Ah, your oldest world. Aw. This was just a business building. Nothing more, nothing less. This was their little setup. It goes like that all the way to the top, so I'm not going to bother taking you to the top. These were houses. This was a house. This was supposed to be a church. And somebody who makes a lot of damn churches, I'm really not what you'd call religious, which is hilarious. But this is the church. I like it. And we have like a little... my grandmother tried to raise me in her church. It lasted for a while. This is where they'll congregate after services or whatever, if they want. This was the house I lived in. It was my main house, which I also had storage in. I have a little setup here, which was pretty nice. The only reason I didn't use this world is because I didn't want to use the John Smith pack anymore. This was my storage room. The other was kind of for overflow. I played in this world for a long time, though. A long time. Yeah, this is probably what you had. Oh no. I did go to the end in this, and I did beat the dragon, but I don't know if I ever went out and got an elytra. But honestly, the only reason that I don't use this world, that over there is a train station, is because I really don't want to use this pack anymore. As cute as it is, I don't even know if I can get a good copy of it. This is another try at a modern house. And this is something I don't do a lot, is put something big and bulky around something. Not too hugely decorated, but there are beds here. There are. I don't know why the game's got them invisible, but maybe I shouldn't have updated it this time. I may have a copy of this somewhere anyway. I do have some stuff on my backup drive. See, I even built one of those back in the day. This is another stance at a modern house. I kind of like this one. I don't know. I'm not sure what it does, actually. And you never know. You're probably a Minecraft hoarder like I am. Because I am definitely a Minecraft hoarder. This little house was another twist on the one with the garden. Or maybe that garden house was a twist on this one, because I'm pretty sure this came first. Little conversation pits, what they used to call those. And the upstairs of this one's pretty. I need to remember to use these two together. Now, they're not going to be as pretty when I'm not using them in John Smith, and that's the problem, isn't it? It definitely could be a problem. This was just a little house that I put together in John Smith. And John Smith definitely looks cuter than than regular Minecraft, which is why I liked it. I find if I cheat in a world, I get bored of it. Now, I do, like I said, sometimes just for building. This is my little cobblestone generator, although they have much better ones now. This is a cute little house if I can ever get to the front of it. Oh, this is an example. Trapdoors on the floor in this game. Let me go back over. Was it this one? Because occasionally... Hi, this is actually the John Smith pack, and it is really cute, but I don't know if there's an updated version of it. I'm not sure. This was the most updated one I got a couple of months ago. And I did use this for a long time in Minecraft. This was actually, truthfully, a tree that I didn't chop down, and I just made it the oldest tree in town because I couldn't guarantee anybody else. But yeah, John Smith is a beautiful mod pack. I just don't know if they have something more updated now. This back in the day was supposed to be a fancy house. Thank you. Yeah, this was my original, what you would call now a forever world, but then I quit YouTube for a few years, and when I came back, I just didn't want to use this mod pack anymore. So, and it was never intended to be a forever world back in the day, but it would have been if I'd have been doing it now. Oh, I forgot I just had a storage room back here. We did what we could back in 2013. This was a villager place that I built and just decided to abandon. I mean, not abandoned, but I abandoned it with this. And as you see, the skin packs are not working in John Smith right now, which really is sad. But this was a little village that I made with little villagers that you can't see. And then they connect to a castle, which you guys aren't supposed to be over here. But yeah, I love the look of John Smith. This really did it for me. And there's the egg that I got legitly when I was playing this world. This place is a bit of a maze, but I guess most castles are, and they're like that so people can't, you know, as easily get through them. Oh my god. I also like that in John Smith because you had the different stuff going on. Now, where does this go? This might lead to the roof, which is kind of what I want. And there's a lot more to this world that I'm probably just not going to go through because it's a lot in a lot of different places. I'm usually more vanilla, but I do play mods on occasion. Well, thank you. This was actually some of my old work. And I'm trying, that part of the reason I'm doing this today is I'm trying to get some of my old stuff back. You know what I mean? That's cool, Mike. Just going in circles. But this is what a part of what I love in John Smith, because just look at that. It's stinking gorgeous. But when you do play on servers, as I do, it gets hard to stay using the John Smith pack because you can't see everybody else's build the way it's supposed to be, you know. So I just eventually decided I wasn't going to do this. And when I came back, this world wasn't going to be an option for me to keep. You know what? Since I am touring, game mode. I think I've got it turned on this one. And I did, admittedly, used to use creative for the fucking bridges. Man, I hated them. Yeah, you gotta be careful on that. This is the bridges I made it. I didn't mind doing this part. I hated doing this part. So I would build a long thing and come back in creative and give it stilts. Well, thank you. I am starting to build more, but I wanna get back to the, like this one over here. And I know it's in John Smith, and I know it looks better in John Smith. But I love that. So if I can figure out some colors that work in Minecraft now, I mean, we do have a lot more wood than we used to. This was a little ice rink. I used to have snowmen over here. I don't have them no more, do I? I've got you guys. I can take you out and show you a little campground. That's one thing that I do like that I did. But I love Minecraft. I love building in it. I'm glad that I've gotten back into it within the last year. I have a Forever World on my YouTube that I absolutely try to build better than I have anywhere else. Some of these side things that I do just aren't, I don't want to say they're not worth my time, but they're a short series, and like on my other channel, I only have a month to get that shit together, everything that I do on it. This is a little campsite that I decided to build. And for back in the day, this was what you had. You had your activities room, potential. I don't think that's the dining room. I think that's over here. I think I separated them. Yeah, this was more the cafeteria. Although you can't really, you have to squeeze in here. And I have done better, you know, on stuff like that. They had a great big, they made their own food out here at the camp. There's the black horses you can't see because of the bad resource pack I have. They had a little, this is when it just kind of came out that you could, I don't know, maybe it wasn't. We don't have, that's not the targets. We have targets now. Oh, this one's from like 2013-ish. It's about the time I started YouTube the first time. This would have been a Forever World if that would have been the thing back in the day. Except for I didn't make it a Forever World. And then you have the little camp places with their own little, well, several choices of fire pits. And they're not that big. You know, they had, oh, the beds are, I forgot the beds are invisible. I don't blame you for getting out of the mine. But yeah, this world has a lot to it. Like I said, I built one of the whatchamacallit towers. This was my A-frame. I thought I had another one around here, but I can't find it. My little A-frame cabin, which is a little bigger than... Oh, thank you. I did do my best back in the day to try to make it, you know, look good. And then I got away from Minecraft for a few, not Minecraft, but streaming and stuff. And when you're playing on your own, let's face it, you don't always give a shit if it looks as good. And that's like the worlds that I try to get through. But this is just like the spawn of my old world. And I came from somewhere over here in the jungle. I ran over here. And as you can see, there are tracks running everywhere. Oh, that's the one. And then I ran up on this hill, and this house over here was built into the hill. And then it came up and it went over and it got taller over here, and I brought it down. Really? I know what that is there. What you got, buddy? I mean, honestly, nothing that I want. I could have had your lead, though. I don't think I had them back in the day when we were doing this. But I really took the hill down and just made this whole area up here. I kind of love building towns. That's kind of my deal. But that's really it in this one. I'm going to get out of this resource pack too, because I didn't use it in the other worlds. Except for the two I just showed you of resource packs. But I don't really know if they have a newer version of this. It is very pretty to build in, though. Single player. Watch me lose my... I won't lose them. They're down there somewhere. This is just the 404 challenge. You might die, that's for sure. God, man, I updated... I can't go into that. I updated it. Updated all of those. So this is the world... Let me go in here and look before I say this. I think this is my current world. Yes. This is my current world that I'm using. And not that I'm really afraid. Trying to think, was I flying around over here? 'Cause sometimes I do that. But that build was a build. Let's get out of that. I do turn it on occasion to fly somewhere. This is the town part. Oh no, you died. I don't know how you can be in chat here and in your game. That would drive me nuts. Would drive me absolutely insane. And I am going to try to make about 10:30 on Tuesdays when I stream, but it's just not always going to work out. What would work out the best for me is like 8 in the morning, because I'm up early anyway. But not too many people around at 8 in the morning anymore. Yeah. I've got a spider spawner in this world. That's about it. And while I do log into Creative every now and then to fly around, I legitimately built all of this. I can show you the mine. I could probably show you the different areas because we're not too far from a clay biome. Now, I've got to fix, there's a way to get my friend on here and help me fix this farm right here. It doesn't work. I followed a tutorial and it doesn't work. This one does. But, and this one, the hell was that? Oh God, I see now. Thank you so much for the follow. And I apologize. Hey, Daniel. I am already nuts and insane. You are correct. Oh my goodness. How are you, Daniel? I was getting worried about you, so I'm glad to see you. And I'm a mom. I'm supposed to worry. But yeah, that's our storage. And the main house is over here. Over here. Hey, Irish King, how are you doing? God, that's been a long time. I do remember you, though. I love this living room. Absolutely love it. How the hell are you? All right, Daniel. My little kitchen, my little table. One of these days I can sit on it. It has been a long time. But you know, I quit streaming for a while. So that's probably why it's been the longest time. And I'm somewhere between a cold and my allergies right now. So my nose is freaking terrible. Freaking terrible. So yeah, this is the most updated world it's my forever world. Yeah, it's good to see you are too. I'll tell you, man, we used to have a lot of fun back in the day, didn't we all? I can't remember where I know you from, though. I know you. And it seems like it was a server? Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, I watch my grandbabies Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And they go to preschool 2 days a week, like today and Thursday when I stream. It was somewhere. And for the life of me, I just cannot remember. But these are my more modern builds. And I do, this is the one I try on sometimes there's a side thing I do and I don't always try as much. Although, and I do love this thing here. This is the ugliest greenhouse I have ever made. The absolute ugliest greenhouse I've ever made. We got a barn over here. It's not great. I don't know. Part of me just wants to get rid of that greenhouse, but then... Oh God, back in the day, I was mainly with Candy Sith. And then there was Raven Quick. And, oh, there for a while, we had somebody named Lordy involved. I'm kind of glad I got away from that, but, anyway. Sometimes people just aren't great to hang out with. John Tyndall used to do our servers. So he was around sometimes too. We did a lot of stuff through him. That's the ugliest A-frame I've ever made. Oh, thank you so much for following. Now, I cannot read the name because I have to fix all my things right now so they don't look all squishy to me or multiplied. But they were the main people that I played with, but we also played with random groups of people. This is a tiny little house for a huge ass horse farm area. I brought all the horses there. Candy Sith. I played with her a lot. And she doesn't do YouTube anymore or Twitch. But yeah, I'm pretty sure her name was Candy Sith back in the day. And the two of us played a lot, almost like me and Demon Babe play now, which is the girl I play with a lot on this at this point. Me and Demon Babe stream on Sundays. But that is yeah, you definitely Unsolvable Mind was definitely in there too. I miss Gary's mod. Oh my god, who did we play with when we played Gary's mod? My god, I can't even think. There was Putsy Plays. He was part of it. Some of it. Your game is wild, Mike. But yeah, Putsy Plays, he played for a while. Thank you. This is supposed to be somewhat of a Hobbit house, but I'm going to tell you, I've made better Hobbit houses. It's okay, though. Some of this is me just kind of trying to get back into streaming, not streaming, building. I can speak now, building. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, wait, that was something else. Oh my god, I can't read all of that. Thank you so much. I will see these alerts. Hold on. Let me get into a house. I know a way I can see the screen bigger. It's tiny and then it's distorted because I didn't get it fixed yet. I'm pretty sure. No, it's not going to tell me yet. It is not going to tell me yet, but I do wholeheartedly appreciate it, and I will see it later. I really need to get that fixed. Oh my lord, is my headphone not even plugged in? Am I serious right now? Hold on. Because I'm sure this is the headphone that I meant to plug back in. Oh yeah, my headphone. I don't know what it sounded like. Yes, thank you, Unsolvable. I'm glad you could read it because my screen next to me is tiny. And I tried to move where all of my stuff is. And it hasn't worked out so well for me, as you can see. Because then it made it blurry. And that just really gets on my nerves. But I normally don't get so much attention, so I appreciate it. I thought I have time to fix it. Your name I should have recognized when it was Blobby, huh? I did do a tiny bit of a nether hub here. Let's see, this is why I give him a hard time, because I know he's a good guy, because he gives me a hard time. Full golden armor, huh? Oh, that's funny. But that's how you know people like you and they're comfortable with you. Thank you so much. I'm looking again. That has to be Unsolvable. Thank you. That is so sweet. I wish I had made this deeper. I do. But I didn't. So what I think I'll do is when I do the side ones, I will take them down to another level. Or one of these. I will take one of these down to a level below this one. And try to make this a couple of tiers. And then I'll make the one below one taller. But this is the main one. I have dug out zero tunnels anywhere else. But I will do that when I decide to span out. Or span out. Because they're monsters. That's why. It's because they're absolutely monsters. I can get down from up there too, and it should be about bedtime here. Because I am running around here and I'm not creative. I have a mob spawner down here, but it's really not anything interesting, and it's way down here. Way down those steps. It's just a spider spawner. Get my trusty sword out. I've been trying to work on this village over here too. And then there's a town past that. Yeah, Unsolvable's great. That's why I keep him around. That and he gives me a hard time. I like that. And he gets it back too. Your dog killed you. Did you whack your dog in the game, Mike? Because that's what I'm guessing. If Evie killed you, I think you got whacked. They got whacked. I've made that mistake before. Several times. Okay, this is the village, and I'm kind of just working around on builds over here. And of course, we have a 500 million of these guys running around, but at least they protect them. So I'm kind of using this village just to practice. I don't love that build. It could be better, but it was something. It was something. They all are something. I guess you're whacking too many things. Or did you not sleep at night? That could get it. This one has a tiny little backyard because, you know, villagers should be having a backyard. All right, Unsolvable. This I kind of just made look a little bit like theirs that they make. And I put several little jobs in here that I thought should be in this area. This is the tiniest little yellow house. It's cute. It's enough. I built better churches too. I like my other church better than this one. But it's there and I'm not changing it. He must be the preacher. And this kind of models the one that I built in my other Forever World, or my other world that I used to play on. It was not a Forever World. I did not abandon it. Not as in that. Like, I didn't call it a Forever World and then abandon it. I just decided not to use it because it was all built in John Smith. This is their little mid area where their bell is. And I really like that. I need to get back to doing stuff like that. Now, this is kind of more my style that I have had forever, and I like it, but I need to get away from it a little bit. As is this. Oh, sweet. Well, enjoy it. Although I didn't hate school or love it. What I didn't like about school was having to be there. But you can say the same for jobs. That's what I never liked about jobs, was the fact that I had to go in and be there for 8 hours or 10 hours. I was a CNA for a long time, so I didn't have the easiest job in the world. Oh, you're all hanging out up here to be fishermen in the attic? What kind of fishermen hang out in the attic? He's like, the kind who follow the barrels you put down, honey. Sure did. I sure did. I think we looked in that one too. So yeah, this is the village. I need to make a road over to the town from here, but I have not. The village will get more work done too. And somewhere on the other side of these trees, probably in that direction, I'm going to build some sort of a farm. You got an egg-shaped house, huh? That's probably pretty cool, and I bet it ain't as easy as you think to build. But yeah, somewhere over here, I'm going to build some sort of a farmhouse and get some of these animals allotted in. And I might do it way on that far corner, because I want there to be a tree separation from the village, but I also want it to feel a long way from the town. And sometimes you just put an obstacle in front of it, and that's how you do it. And we have hordes of animals running around. Hordes and hordes and hordes. We're coming up on a restaurant, which I decided the town had to have. But we're going to start over here and where my storage is over here. Well, that's my favorite food for breakfast. Honestly, I like biscuits and gravy, and if you're not from the US, you wouldn't know what the hell that is, but it's good. And I like an over easy egg on mine. These are the apartments that I use for storage a lot to build in this area. Hash browns are okay if they're done right. I don't like a greasy hash brown. But I also love bacon. That's probably my most favorite. If you can't tell, that is a gas station, and it's the first one I ever built, so I'm pretty happy with it, and I think it adds a little bit of a real feeling to the world. Now, oh, yeah, they can't drive over this way. They have to go back around this way, okay? This is for the pedestrians. So you're from the U.S. So you probably had biscuits and gravy. At least it was big in my family. And this is the inside of the restaurant. I did it as real filling as I could. I put a little menu up here. And then they have a huge ass kitchen back here. I like putting rails on here so they look like burners. I'm getting a groove back. I'm just not as happy with it as I was. Now, I'm okay with the stuff I built here except for that A-frame house. This is an old ass motel. And it is an old ass motel. I just pretend that this is shag carpet, okay? They were bright. I didn't mind that though. And they're all the same. I can show you a couple of the other rooms. That's room 1. This is the hotel manager, which I'm going to hop over the counter and show you his little tiny apartment himself. Even he has to live tiny. I did watch Stranger Things. Is there a new one out? Like recent? Oh. You probably shouldn't tell your age in chat, though. There are bad people out there. This over here is... They're little cabins for rent. I wanted to make them more detailed, but I didn't want them overly big. So they just ended up getting small rooms. They're right here on the oceans, or the lake, or whatever you want to call it. It's an ocean. I'm going to fix up this beach eventually. This is a hotel I just built. But yeah, Stranger Things is pretty cool. This over here is their little dining room for the hotel, because they have to pay a lot more money here because it's beach view. This is where they buy things. And I'm sorry if you don't believe this, but this is jewelry over here, okay? This is just flowers. But this over here is jewelry. They can do with it what they want. We have a whole bunch of books they can read. Haha. And just some things that you wouldn't normally have for sale. Like these are probably their t-shirts. This is the check-in area. I did finally finish this. It is a simple pool and a place to eat out here. Okay, I'll have to watch it. I didn't know there was a new season coming out. This is a small room, but they get to charge them a lot because of that. You have to love capitalism, right? Right. So there you go on that. All the rooms are a little bit different. A little different, but the same, I guess. I'll have to remember to watch that because we have what it's on. We are subscribed at the moment. See, they're all a little different, but the same. Same with the one behind me, and I think upstairs too, really. There is a big one upstairs. And we have 2 little rooms, or smaller rooms. That one's smaller as well. And then you have the penthouse room, where they have some of the other apartments area and a beach view. So, you know, penthouse, beach view, they can just charge these people a fortune. The kitchen is over here, because I thought, you know, and they have a ladder to reach the stuff up there on the shelves. This is their little passover, so they can pass food over it. I'm gonna shut those. Nothing will be in here, but still. And then there's a couple of little rooms for the kids to sleep in, because the people who can afford this don't care how big or small their kids' room is. They even have a little desk here. And their dining room table. And that was just the fanciest one. Make it a casino. I don't know if I want to make all the casino games is the problem. Over here is just going to be a lot of different things. More town, more stuff. And way over this way, since I have to be running right now anyway to wait for it to get dark. We're going to build a bridge to the other side when we get that far. And I love the view from over here. I'm going to have to sleep soon. I do not have all this shit lit up. But I love that you can see the church and the barn and different things. I hear lava. So we'll sleep while I get a drink. But yeah, it's been really fun making this world. And since I'm not using mod packs or anything, it's going to be real easy to just keep this as a forever world and just continue it as I go. You know, I do have the storage stuff over there somewhere. And then I have the apartments that I store some stuff in, but I suspect as I move along, I'm going to have another one. It might be fun to make a gazebo. Yeah, that would look cute. You mean like over there on that one? That would be cool. There's kind of two there, but we can make little bridges out there. This is probably the closest spot I can get to make a bridge across this. I found some of my chickens over in there. I built a hole to trap them in. But somewhere along the lines here, I believe is the closest place. I mean, you could go around that, but I would kind of like for there to be a bridge from here to there when we get to that point. Because when I say forever world, I want to just keep building in this world. As long as I'm able to do this. And I don't see why there's not a reason that I can't, because here I very rarely, every now and then you'll get a stream from here. And I try to just put it in the playlist. But mostly this one's on YouTube. Mostly. That doesn't mean I'm not going to, you know, like I terraformed all of this in a stream. Yeah, those little islands would be cute for gazebo. That's true. That is true. I could actually connect this one and make a little bridge over to that one. That would look cute. Might have to make it a little bigger. But I don't have a lot more done in this world. Like I said, I got my spider spawner and stuff like that. But this world was mostly... what do you say? It's taken me a year to get to this point. But prior to now, I used to have my grandbabies 50 plus hours a week. Because I was their full-time Nana. You know, I am their Nana. That's what they call me. And they are my grandbabies. This bridge, I called it the modern bridge. I think we got another one over there that's a covered one, kind of. I better keep my ass over here because this is where I've been building. Yeah, I have grandbabies. They're young. They're very young. And they're only 20 months apart. But they are 1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2, but 20 months apart. So that's enough in this world, really, because I don't have a lot else to show you. What else do I have? Yeah, Diamond Dust, that's my old one. This is the new one. We may have ran out of stuff to look at. Oh, I don't like how they've done these anymore. I think I missed it. I'm trying to do it about... Oh, that isn't it. About 10:30 in the morning. Sometimes it's going to be 11:30 like today. And I could definitely change it to 11:30. That really wouldn't be an issue. Because I'm just kind of trying to find the right time to stream. And right now, 11:30 might work out better than 10:30. And it doesn't matter if it's in the middle of the day. I'm okay with that. But it would be Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then on Sunday, about 12 or 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I play with Demon Babe, and we have a lot of fun together. We're probably the funnier stream. The other two, I'm just trying to figure it out, you know. I think what I'm going to do is hop out of this one, and I'm going to change the game mode to the most current one. And then I can look at the bunker. Eastern Standard Time, I'm sorry. Oh, that's sweet. I got 100 messages today in chat. That's awesome. That's through Restream. I want to stream when he's at work. And then ask him where he's been. Excuse me? Of course I've already... Okay, let me make sure that I'm out of that completely. Quit game. Okay, so I didn't turn it down all the way. I'm getting there. Oh no. Well, I do stream earlier on Sundays. I'm not sure where you are, but Eastern Standard Time is when I do it on Sunday with Demon Babe. I appreciate you hanging out, and that's early. Now, I used to get up that time of day, but I feel like I'm too old now. My body laughs at me. 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to make you feel like shit before then. That's hardcore. Dapple Forest. Well, thank you. Like I said, I'm going to do it somewhere between 10:30 and 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. But on Sundays, that's for Tuesday and Thursday. For Sundays, I'm more around 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, and that might be a little earlier for you. Okay, I got to update this again, man. This is a world I can't be losing. I don't even know if I get a good backup of it. I had streamed at one point. Oh, and I have told people I build this bunker in creative because there's just not enough of me to do it any other way. Oh my lord, I'm in the doctor's office. Okay, I know which way to go. You can do whatever you want. I'm not somebody who gets upset about stuff. Not very often anyway. Now, I am a redheaded Scorpio, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong at all. I am a redheaded Scorpio, but and my genetic mix is is wild. I am a tiny bit Finland. A tiny bit German. I have Scottish and Irish in me, and English, like the UK English. And I have American Indian in me twice, two different sources. Are you allowed? Yeah, you can delete them as long as you're allowed to, and I'm not going to give you special permissions to do anything, but this is where they came into the bunker and they sealed it off because their world is frozen. This is a story mode that's on my other channel, and this is the premise of it. They came in here and created this bunker. You've got Tanya here. I know Tanya's not too cute, but we don't tell her that. And we have the guy who runs the place here. His name's just Eddie. This leads down into another room that you'll see later. And I have absolutely built this in creative. I started this long before I started doing videos on it, which I always kind of wanted to do videos, but I do not have the time in my life to build this and everything else I build. Italy, yeah. This is just kind of a big room for the area that is A. This is part of A, their living quarters, and they use lava to heat the place up. You're all bonehead. What'd you do? Here's a couple here having... Oh, well, they're Ben and Jerry. You can't guess where I named them from, can you? But these are the little private quarters of people. Mine's somewhere. I can't remember what I said was mine anymore. I'll have to look at the video. These are all pretty much the same, but we have a little clinic stuck here even though we have a hospital. But the neighborhood has to have a clinic. And this is your doctor over here. Dr. Andy. That's a little emergency room in case the hospital is full, and this is your examination room. I've been building on this for years. Absolutely years. This is kind of the outdoor area. There is a way to get here, and they just use this cavern to make something nice. So what'd you do? Oh, I bet you are excited. This is part of the cafeteria, which we're not entering in the main doors. That's over here. And they have recycling and stuff here, but as you can see, it's off the first room we were in down here. Oh, no, Daniel. That's not good. What do I have in here? Anything? Yeah. This is our little kitchen and stuff. They can't get out of there no matter how much they try. And they do try. That's not good, Daniel. Oh, no. Those are refrigerators over there. And I think I don't know why I stuck so many bells in there. I don't know. But this is their choices for eating. This is their little dance floor because, you know, they want to get their disco on. That's not good, man. Pizza's good. Are you still going to eat it? That's my question. Are you still going to eat it? Did it get dirty? I understand if there's dirt on it. People are like, oh my God, did she just ask him that? I did. I did. I mean, if it's still in the box, then it's okay. If it hit the ground, I understand. Like, we have 2 big-ass dogs. I don't know if you have dogs or not, but this is a little coffee bar. They're all dotted all over the place. I'm not going to go all the way over there because it is something that I'm building another wing. But it's just nature. They filled this area with nature and they love it. And, you know, that sort of thing. Oh, we got to go this way to get around. Oh, good. I mean, that's one. That's better than none. I made sloppy joes yesterday, and I know that's an American thing. And I did not eat it out of a can, as a lot of people do. I made it homemade. It was really good. My granddaughters like it, so you know. They just kind of took advantage anywhere in here to make a garden. And we're not really done with this area. Oh, it's Christopher. This is like the lab for the animals. This is the vet area. Thank you. You've got your chickens and stuff. I mean, you're stuck underground in a bunker. You got to have all the things, right? This is where they keep he takes care of all the spare dogs because they don't want to lose having dogs. Lots of people here can have dogs. This is the oversized, because sometimes they got to do more than one surgery, okay? More than one. Yeah, Sloppy Joe's is good. Oh my God. I ate it for lunch before I started the stream, so I had an early lunch. But these are the examination rooms. This is also like where the little vets are. And we've got Kim over here. We're not going to talk about Kim. Because even joking, I wouldn't be nice. Who are you? Oh, you're Anderson. And honestly, this is just an animal room. We do have a fish tank somewhere. Where's the damn fish tank room? Right here. The fish tank is out there, but I put stuff in here. And I learned not to put oxalatos in there. Because guess what they did? Yeah, they killed all my fish. Over here is kind of a back entrance to the hospital. And this is the lab to the hospital. And it is not far off of all of that, which is where the animals and the farming is at. I figured Nether Wart should be here. I hate autocorrect so much. This has little rooms over here, even though some people don't need a hospital room. And they're all the same, really. They're all the same, but they go down the hallway. And what is this door? Oh, that's the cafeteria. We're not going... Well, the cafeteria is where we started at. We came up from here. This was one of the last things I was building down here. So I guess it's going to be a long-ass cafeteria for the hospital. Which most hospitals have. Here's your surgery bays. With your little people to help you here. I must have seen Christopher already. Haas. Haas. Can you believe I named him Haas? I can't believe it. Here's one of the surgery bays. Oh my lord, it's getting... I know it's getting... The creator of Minecraft doesn't actually own it anymore. He sold it. And yeah, I can't remember who bought it. Somebody in here might. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll look forward to seeing you again. This is the doctor's office areas. And they have guards around here too. This is where the guard lives, or is at. And I know it don't look like he can get out of there, but he can. I'm just going to say it, he can. Now this is, I don't know. This is Dale. Dr. Dale. And he is the family doctor. Yeah, Notch is the one who created Minecraft, and he doesn't. This is where you get therapy at. Carla will give you some therapy. I'm not going to go into all these. This is the maternity ward, just because. Just because we could. This is records. And this is the maternity ward. But yeah, he sold it initially, and so He sold it to a big company, and that's what it is now. It's owned by a big company. This happened some years ago. I'm not surprised you don't know. So let's go out here. This hallway is like outside of the hospital. You've got your warmth from your lava there, because, you know. Although in caves, the temperature doesn't really change, so. Oh yeah, this is the nature area. You guys will recognize it. Back out here again. And then this leads to, oh wait, I forgot to show you 1A. I've stuffed in another. Yeah, Microsoft. Love you too, Daniel. It's good to see you. Maybe I need to stream earlier for Daniel. This right here, I needed to squeeze in another area, so I'm just calling it Area A, the extended part. I have to be careful while I dig around here, because I did not really think about how crowded this was going to be when I started it. These are guards over here. This is the original coffee place that you could come and get coffee, and I need a drink of water, so I'll let y'all just think about what you want to order for a minute. And I'm going to have to do this because I really didn't think about expanding this thing when I first started it. This is going to be a pretty long tunnel of gardening, and several other places might lead into it. We'll see. I haven't really finished this area. There's going to be tunnels going here, 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 and there, but this is a fairly new concept on this area. And then I think my bee area is way over here. Because I done ran away from it again now. It is over here. It's over here. I forgot. Yeah, one thing whenever I came back to streaming that I did not expect was I didn't even tell anybody I was going to stream. And all of my mods came back. It was so freaking sweet. This is areas B and C. So you can go into... Oh, the crystal cave is here. This was a natural crystal cave. Down here is the swimming pool for everybody, which they try to keep as natural as they can. And then over here is a little college. This is the room where you learn every trade. So you would just be an every trade person if you wanted to be. There's a couple other ones that, you know, are more specific, but obviously they would all be covered here. And this might just be where you start for learning, because I don't think there's jobs in this one. There is not. So I'll go back through the pool because... And I guess I don't technically have to. There's more schools over here if you want to go to other worlds. And then this is the maternity ward waiting room. So it dumps right over here. This is another school that you would get trained at for going to the different worlds. But my ideal for September is going to be very different from the other ones that I have put out on my second channel. And I'm not going to spoil it here. But I do have to blow my nose real quick. At least a little bit. It won't come out. Damn it. So anyway, as you see, we've got various blocks here so they can learn various things for their survival when they have to go to other worlds and fix them. This is where this is a double purpose. This is for school when they need to watch something, and it's also movie night when school's not in session. Oh my lord, why is my nose bothering me so much right now? See, and I haven't really let any villagers loose into here yet. I'm not sure if I will or not. But sometime in the future, when I am ready, or more ready, I do plan on trying to make this a bit of a server. And that'll all be explained at that point. I think it would be neat for people to be going to other worlds and stuff like that and fixing them with different ideals. This is a school over here. It covers 2 districts. Principal's office, because, you know, they get the biggest office. And then these are all kind of the same. They're just little offices. This school, I've kind of gotten, I guess these are people waiting for detention and shit. I don't know. This is the library. It wasn't that long ago that I did this. Down here are a few things. We got some classrooms. We have like a little setting area. And if you go down here, there is a gym that is used for different purposes. The school uses it. This is where all of your sports and stuff would take place. And they can watch you from up there. Now the turf is kind of weird. It's not like turf in our world, but hey, this isn't our world. This is the cafeteria for the school. There are people working at it. And they all like to stand on the refrigerator. Hey, get down. You're going to get fired. I'm going to make sure you get fired. Wait. That makes me a tattletale, doesn't it? Okay, never mind. I'm no tattletale. Oh, I went to the wrong place. So this leads over... Oh, not that one. We'll go over here first. We had to make hallways to get to the different places so the kids could get to school. Now, I think this is... What's the sign say? This is B. That's to the school. We have security guards everywhere and it must be nighttime. There's housing down here. Some people grow their own food, some don't. This thing goes everywhere. There's housing. All the house. I tried to make the housing look a little different. Living area I. Damn, I must have made some other living areas. There's J. I may have to change some of those too later. I might. What did I make that room? Oh, that's another hallway that has not been made yet. The school and the pool. Now this is, nope, that's still B. C. And C goes back out, or can go back out. This is the crystal room. Can go back out into there eventually. I'll take you to a more interesting spot. You can go back into that hallway here. That they tried to keep kind of natural. Just like some of these areas. I shall be right back. Okay, I had to blow my nose and I was really trying hard not to make you guys hear it. Oh, I forgot to pop this back in front of my other stuff because I cannot see Twitch if I don't. Okay. So this here leads back to the gym, or the school. And this is kind of just an area that I have not completed by any means. And you do have apartments over here. Some of them are bigger than others. That goes to the school. And I think there's a couple of... Nope, that's still the school. I thought I had an apartment over here. Nope, all of those are the school. I have an apartment up here. Oh, I do have an apartment over here. It's this one. This one, this one. And this... I don't really know where... Oh, this is a house, really? Interesting. I did not expect that to be a house, but I guess it is. I forgot about that one. I know eventually we could make our way. I guess I filled it with the house, never mind. This is one I had kind of set up here for a long time. I try to put petitions up for when they're doing that. And I'm trying to think of where... I don't think I have any other areas open right now. There's a little bridge over here. Big thing of lava. And this is another coffee house. With seating out here. This is your area for these guys. And my nose isn't going to stop. Because this had just came out and I thought there should be an exhibit area for it. There's a couple other hallways here that will lead to different places. I've been trying to mark all the places that it could lead to. There's a little house down here. I guess it's bigger than what you'd think. And I'm trying to think. I cannot remember if there's another area, but I don't think there is yet that I've been working on. Now this over here will also be a different area. DNC, that doesn't sound right. And this is just like a little parky type area. They can come up in for some quiet. And honestly, I don't recall that I built anything else. So I think that's going to be it for this tour. But anyway, I've really appreciated everybody hanging out and participating. It's been fun. This is what I missed about streaming. I've made a lot of friends up in here and I like it. Just over the years. And we're going to end this one here, but I'm so happy y'all hung out. I appreciate you. I've loved meeting new people. It was good to see Irish King and Unsolvable again, even though I've seen Unsolvable several times since I've been streaming again. But I will see you